What's up, Miss Kim? How are you, my friend and
What's
co-host?
up, Ed?
You guys, welcome to Sip and Spill, Mitchell and Mitchell's podcast and show, a variety show. And today is a little kind of toward. I guess you're gonna let an inside of how we interact. Um, Kim and I usually, I would say, I call and I'll say, Kim, this was going on. It's going on in my mind and what I'm feeling and stuff like that. And Kim usually gives me some. She actually allows me that space to express, and then she'll ask, you want me to chime in? Do you want me to you just want to just talk? So today's one of those days. We were talking a little early, and Kim was like, listen, bruh, I'm about to go in. I'm like, okay, this is good. This got to be good, because she usually don't, she usually handle it with a nice little. So Kim, what's happening? Because I know we talked earlier and you were like, someone's weighing in on your spirit, and
Right,
it was.
right.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it for you. It was pissing you off. I damn near wanted to pull up, but I got to see what's going on first. So I want to know. I'm trying to figure out
So,
what the hell's going down.
okay, the topic of our show, what's up, y'all? Is person's true character. So, I'm going to use, as we always, and y'all always hear me say, me being authentically me. So, with that stating, I'm going to talk about what's going on with me. So, yes, I called my boy up to talk to him. We couldn't talk. So, we're going to save that energy and I'm going to share it with all y'all. How about that?
I like that.
So, whether it's a relative, a friend, or whatever, have you ever been in a situation where you know damn well it's clear as hell, but to the other person, it just ain't clear? So, you got to have an objective view like, okay, well, maybe I'm tripping. You start asking yourself.
Right.
So,
I've
okay,
been
so
there.
in my, you been there. So, in my
Yeah.
case, Ed, this what happened with me. So, my sister, okay, on my mom's side, I got two little sisters. Let's say Sister L, okay? So my sister L
Mm.
basically called um, my son, which is my son has a son.
Okay.
So my little grandson mother, okay, which is
Okay.
also my son's girlfriend.
Okay.
So
Got it.
basically, we're just giving y'all the little synopsis. So basically, I had to contact her, my sister L, because my son was sharing some information to me that made him feel embarrassed. Okay.
Okay.
And my son was embarrassed. So of course he gonna call his mama and tell me why. And he said, Mom, I was talking to my girlfriend and she bust out and said, who she do not know my sister L, y'all. Okay. Never talked to her day in her life, never seen her, nothing. All she know is that on her social media site, some woman keep liking the pictures, making little comments, saying little things.
Okay.
One derogatory, anything like that, but she still, you just don't know. And then you start knowing all these hearts and likes. You be like, damn, who
All
was
out of
this?
nowhere.
Make you do a click and hit a profile. Only to click the profile and was like, damn, everything she had post is on that particular profile. So that'll make you
What?
freak out a little bit when I don't know you. Then,
What?
so my sister did that, Sister L, and then she decided, okay, she decided to DM my son's girlfriend. Okay.
Okay.
Now she know of her, of course, through me, I'm like, she's the mother of my son's, my son's son,
Your
grandson.
grandchildren. Hmm.
So here she goes. She DMs my sister L DMs her and say, hey, could you give my son, my phone number? Give my nephew my phone number and he can call me on this particular number. I want him to call me on this particular number. Now, mind y'all, she don't know this woman, my son's girlfriend. She don't know anything. So in her mind, who are you? And then she say, by the way, after she asks her, she say, you know, she tells her that she's my son's auntie. Okay. So she was like, okay, I guess, okay, I'll do it. Right. So she talks to my son talking to her, and she tells my son, and she tells my son, well, I'm just a little curious though. And he said, wait a minute. She said that to you? My son tripping. He like, she said that to you? And she said, yeah, but I don't know her, but she do like all my page. But then I clicked on her profile and I saw pretty much everything that I post is on her page. And he was like, what? So my son tripping a little bit. He like, that's kind of weird. And then why she give you her new number or whatever to call me? Why she just didn't? She said, I'm saying why she just didn't tell your mom, which makes sense. Okay, so as I explained that, y'all probably saying simple enough, no big deal, right? Cool. But this is when that shiznick happened. When you try to tell somebody, out of respect, and then their true character come out. So here's mine. My true character finna come out when it comes about mine, okay? So with that stated, I'm talking to Sister L. I give her a phone call. I say, listen, my son called me, as y'all say, whoop to whoop. Y'all just heard the logistics. But at the end of the day, he was like, she didn't know you. He was a little embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you don't, why you reached out to her. You didn't have to do that. So I didn't even have to ask her, y'all. And I didn't even have to ask her why you didn't contact me and give me the number you wanted him to call you on, because I already knew. So here's the flip side. The reason is everybody, y'all know, some of y'all vaccinated, some of y'all don't. Everybody got different views, right? Well, my sister L has a son, and he was feeling pressured by the vaccination. So everybody should take the time and do what they need to do for them. But he was feeling so pressured that he reached out to me and my other sisters saying, could y'all please talk to my mom and just kind of like tell her to kind of lay off me a little bit, like I got to make this decision and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a little scared or whatever. So in a process that prior to my sister L doing this, she 3 or 4 weeks ago, we had a conversation, me, her, and my other sisters, and we were explaining to her that, he's feeling a little pressure, girl. Maybe you want to fall back a little bit. Like he gonna make the right decision. You know what I'm saying? That's it. My sister got so mad that he reached out to us to say that. And we were just really telling her, and not like he asked us to, but she got so mad about it that she got super mad at me about it. Cause I'm like, what, people make their own decisions. I ain't tripping, no judgment. That's how I am. She got super duper mad at me and called me a B. Okay. Don't really know how far this can go, what platform it's gonna be, but y'all know what that itch is. Okay. So I was called the Mitch, as you could say. So I just out the blue, and I'm like, what? Okay, I'm the type of person, as I tell my children, I say this all the time to anybody to know me. It's not what they call you, it's what you answer to. So I reacted accordingly, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, all right then. So listen, I'm gonna be that, and I'm gonna stop hollering at you at this moment because I know me. I'm not the conversation, the texter. I don't do all the paragraphs. I don't do that. Keep calling. Is he gonna answer? Is she gonna answer, girl? Oh my God. Texting, calling this person. I can't believe she did that. That ain't me. I'm gonna get on the damn flight, the train, the car, the bus, and I'm gonna pull up. And when that ass think you going to the bathroom, your ass gonna see me. Authentically me. So with that stated, I hung up and said, when I see you, I'm gonna see you. That's it. Ain't
I
nothing
mean,
else to talk about.
it got to that point. I'm just trying to figure out like how did it escalate to the point where she had to call you out your name? What is the true relevance of her reaching out, trying to circumvent the thing? I'm trying to understand like where is this vitriol from her? I don't understand. Like,
Right. So when she did that, the first thing came to my mind was starting, my mind started reeling. You
mhm.
start thinking about stuff like, damn, did I do anything or did I say anything? And I'm like, because even when she said it, my other sisters was on the phone going, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, dang, she ain't said nothing no different than what we said. But it seemed like every time I particularly say something, she just, and that was just it. And then she started being mad about her son. She was just very angry that he reached out to his aunts, y'all, to his aunts, Ed, about what he was going through with his mom. And I'm saying, if you can't reach out to your family, do what the hell else you can reach out to.
Well, let me. So my question is: so is that her vindication? Like, oh, you gonna reach out to my sisters? My son reaching out to y'all, so I'm gonna reach out to your son. What was her point of reaching out? Maybe I'm
Right. So you're absolutely correct. And I'm gonna be honest, all the answers of that is still not clear, but it looks just what you just stated. All of a sudden now you're gonna reach out to my son because of that. I don't know. But anyway, by me trying to tell her that, hey, fall back and don't be caught reaching out to my son's girlfriend. She don't know you. She feel it's kind of crazy. She ain't tripping so much about liking her pictures, but why are you copying them, pasting them, putting them on your profile? What's going on? Like what's all that about? You know? So she gets real mad at this point. I'm not a Mitch anymore, but now she just falling out. So what I mean when I say about your true character, a person could be in your face, smiling, laughing, making it seem as if like they kicking it with you, they cool. And I just said about relative, but it's the same thing with friends and family, be all in your face. Those are the ones that you rock with, close with. Is not always the, you'll think like that's my age, this and that. But I always have a third eye because it reveals things that you never know. And I feel like a true character of a person they is when you are not around. So if, for example, if I'm talking about Ed and I get on here live stream and Ed is not on here and I'm talking about Ed, whether it's bad or good, my true feelings, if somebody say something bad and said Ed said something bad about me or did something bad about, and I respond, that's the true character. Versus if Ed is sitting there and then I curtail what I say. Or you know what
Mm,
I'm saying? I put the velvet gloves on what I say. But when I say it for real, is when he ain't around. You know what I
mm.
mean?
Yeah, that's kind of like that stuff we were talking about on another show. You're talking about the Two-Face, it being very,
Right.
I,
Leads me right
I'm,
into that. Yes.
yeah, I'm really kind of disturbed by that because I
Yeah.
feel by that your situation because it's there's these weird. It's like people are projecting. It's not like she's projecting. She don't have her whatever's going on within her family. Her dynamic is kind of raggedy or what. I don't want to say raggedy because I don't know them, but I don't want to speak negative. But it seems like it ain't all the way together. And so because it's not, she's like penalizing y'all because y'all's are. So it's almost like, and this is kind of, I'm gonna go a little on us to the left with this a little bit, but it's almost like if somebody is messing with your person, your spouse, your man, a woman messing with your man, do you go and whoop the woman's ass or do you beat your man's ass? It's almost like if you maybe I may be off with this, but it's like if your son, you didn't like how your son reached out to his aunts based off the situation with y'all, maybe you feel like once you found out, maybe uh, y'all should have told her, like, hey, nephew reached out to us. We let you know what's going on. Maybe you're salty about that. I don't know. But I would think that you would feel like, well, my son reached out to y'all, so reach out to your son. Like you doing this tit for tat thing. And then
Right.
when you check her on it, now you a B word. It's just real petty and it's real. I'm not trying to
And
be funny.
stupid.
It's very low vibrational. That's all I'm gonna say. Some people
Ed always be trying to make sure
some people,
that he say it so with,
well,
such a little love.
only because you're my friend and that's your people and I don't that's your words to say that ain't my I don't have a place in this
But
saying
this
anything
how
like
I
that.
feel about that.
That's kind of weird.
I know it's weird, but this how I feel about that. If I open a platform, and this for everybody that's reading and listening to this, if I open a platform and I talk about what I'm talking about, that means you got to be ready because I am this person, y'all. This is Kimmy Kim. If you call me, everybody say, put your brakes on when you call Kimmy Kim. And Ed, you know this because I'm going to give it to you on the real and very raw. Because sometimes the band aids really do need to be snatched the hell off. So if you don't want it to hurt so bad, you might want to shave first if you got hair. You understand me? Because when it snatch off, it's going to hurt. So all I'm saying is that I'm the snatch off. I'm going to bring it to you. It's already been brought only for the fact of is that sometimes we go through life with sugarcoat stuff. And the reason why I'm talking about it is so in depth, and I'm making it very personal for me, which everything that I said and I'm saying right now, my sister have been informed. But I'm saying that to say that whether relative, friend, or not, it is you have to be able to talk to each other. You should be able to. This could have went totally different. It don't have to go that place. But just because you're who you say you are, and we share the same womb together by the same mom, that don't mean, you know what I'm saying, you get to treat and act any kind of way you want to. Which leads us to another subject that we was talking about, Ed, is being two-faced. Being in my face talking to me one way, rocking with me this way, then soon all of us get on the same person we've been talking about. I'm the only one going for it, and you sitting back like, uh, okay, and you don't want to say nothing. I don't like people like that.
I don't like that. I hate that.
I don't have that in my circle is extremely small, y'all. I mean small. You understand me? It's only certain people I'm gonna rock with because I don't like to have, as Ed just said, that low vibration. I like that big ass energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I rock with you, I rock with you. Like soon as you call me, you and them look like you want to cry, or you even thinking like you want to cry. The first one, I'm that friend that you call. What we doing? I'm going to get murdered. What we doing? I'm grabbing my stuff. What's up? What's up? If I'm out with me and my man, somebody talking to them stupid, it's a female or a male. He fighting, I'm fighting. We fighting. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna be that. So if I say I mess with you, I mess with you. But I'm also tell you this: When I say I'm done with you, I'm done with that ass.
Over with.
That's it.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. I don't know. This is a very deep, not deep, but a very, very, very interesting topic to undertake because it really kind of delves into these like people's character and who they really are, and it's very disheartening. I mean, at this point, we've learned so much about uh difference
Yes.
between family and relatives, but it just be tricky when it's like that's an unnecessary hatred. There was not an offense taken, a real offense made toward this, and from what I'm seeing, toward that sibling. And I could see if even if you were the offender, like let's say you had reached out to the nephew and say, you know what, nephew, I'm gonna reach out to you and I'm gonna put you on game. And I know you if I feel like you need to talk to us because you know what I'm saying, I want to help you. And that's a good gesture, but I could see if you initiated the conversation to the nephew to say, I think you need to reach out to us. And she could be like, you know what, you doing it, I'm doing it. Petty as hell, but I can kind of get it. But that's not even the case. Like they're reaching out to you or to you, your nephew's reaching out to his aunties trying to get help. What you supposed to do? We're supposed
We're
to be a
family. We're a
village.
village,
We're a
right?
village. So because we're a village, we're supposed to reach out and say, okay, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm thinking. I need help with this, that, and the third. And because of it, I'm gonna reach out to you. And you're penalizing me by being this
For
sneaky
being the
ass,
aunt.
being an aunt that I was summoned to be.
Right.
I
I
was
was
called.
born in this.
I was born in this, but he called out to me. They reached out to me, like so. And I like again, if you had reached out to them, even though you were being sweet, even though you were being considerate, even though you were being helpful, I could see her saying, "Well, you reached out," which would give you some sort of I kind of get it. It's stupid.
Right.
I kind
Or
of
I
get it.
rock
It's
with it
dumb.
if it pissed her off. Because
Right.
certain things, even though might make sense to us, might not be to somebody else. So I don't know, y'all. What y'all think?
Let
Please
us know what you
chime
think.
in.
Chime in.
Please
Let us
chime in.
know.
I would love to
Comment.
hear what y'all opinions is.
Yes.
You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? I put myself on blast. So come on, let me see what you got to say. What y'all think about that?
What
What would
y'all
you
think
say?
about? What
Is
would
the
you say? What
sister
you?
tripping or is Kimmy Kim tripping?
Oh, I like that because I don't know if I would have asked him that, but I like that. It's being
I
real.
mean, you know how I care about it or not, but I feel like I said, when you put it out there, I'm the true believer that believes this, y'all. If somebody gonna tell a story about you, you get in front of it. You understand? You tell your own narrative.
Hmm.
Somebody gonna always talk about you. If they talked about
Hmm.
Jesus, you know they gonna talk about you. So I'm
Hmm.
already good with that. But at
Yeah.
the end of the day, some things I don't even feel validated to even have a response to. I'm a real
Okay.
tough cookie. So if you're gonna come at me, I'm gonna let you have it a lot of times.
Okay. I
I'm gonna
like
let
that.
you have it simply for the fact of it's yours. It's okay. That don't face me. But this is a platform that I get to finally say what I want to say. So come on in, y'all, and do what y'all do.
Keep on doing it. Keep on saying. I wouldn't have it no other way.
What's a true
Listen,
character? What's a true character?
listen, y'all. Like, subscribe, share, follow us on all platforms. Sip and Spill. We're on well, what is it? Spotify now,
Yeah.
which is
Yep.
pretty dope. Obviously Facebook and YouTube,
And
and, uh,
Instagram.
and Instagram and TikTok. And so follows. We're gonna have a lot of fun on this. We're gonna actually go into some very deep conversations, and we're very, very interested in your input. Like Kim said earlier, I want to know what you guys are thinking, even in this situation. I appreciate you, my friend, for sharing your information, or sharing your side of your part of your life. I think it does show who you are authentically. One thing we always talk about, me and Kim say this all the time. We don't talk about shit we heard. We talk about shit we know.
No.
I don't mind putting myself and saying things about myself as well as my co-host. So let us know what you think. Maybe Kim's tripping. Maybe her sister's tripping. Maybe everybody tripping. I don't know. Let us know what you think.
I don't know. But it's a damn journey of a trip that we about to take because I might got to pull up. You
You
with
sound like you're on
me?
your
That's
way.
all I know.
Look, you got the coat. I'm about to put the coat on. The car keys
I
already.
might gotta pull up. But listen, y'all, we going live next Wednesday, 7 o'clock. We hope to see y'all there with all kinds of stuff. Come talk and say
Come
what you
holler
need
at
to
us.
say. All right?
Yes. Yes.
We'll holler at y'all.
Holler at y'all.